Okay, sorry guys. Wife called me. Needed to know what kind of muffins I wanted. These are important things. Gotta know what you're eating for breakfast. Anyways, okay, so we're going to get right back. So I got my, like I said, got the air filter off. Make sure, obviously, that your gas is out. What I did before even thinking about doing this was I started my bike with my gas turned off, just to run that gas out. Try to empty out as much of it out of the carburetor as possible, because you do want that emptied out when you do this. This is gonna be pretty messy if you have a lot of gas in there still. And I don't know about you, but I personally don't want a whole lot of gas all over my garage, so. What do you want?
There's some kind of.
Well, I don't even know why you guys are playing with that. I don't need a flashlight. It's the daytime. Here. Now stop crying. Jeez. Now get out of my way. No, you're in my way.
The bike?
Yeah, everybody sees the bike. Okay, so these bolts right here, you're gonna use a 10 millimeter socket. Yeah, everybody sees the bike. See, look, it's on video. Anyways, 10 millimeter socket. I would just use and I think that one's an 11 millimeter. I just put a wrench on that side. Put the socket over here on this side to disconnect. I know I have a 10 millimeter socket somewhere.
10.
Bear with me, guys, while I find this.
I will find it. 10.
There's my 8.
Where's the 10?
Excuse me, correction, guys. That is an 8 millimeter socket, not a 10.
That is this. No. I don't see any 10.
Really, Tatum? I'm trying to record and you just gonna pull your pants down and try to pee right there in the driveway. You're lucky nobody sees this.
I can hear it.
Pull up your pants, boy. Alright, Dylan, hold this right here so you can see what I'm working on. Get up in here. Okay, so like I said, you just take what I did. Take there. There. Not this hard to take off. Last time I did this.
You didn't take it off, you put it together, Dad. Dad, you didn't take it off, you put it together.
Well, I had to take it apart, but make sure thread this nut back onto this bolt. Don't want to lose nothing. Or in my case, have your child throw it down in places that it's not supposed to go.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Because that's what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
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 Where's the ew? Other side. Other side. Can you just throw that screwdriver?
It was me.
Oh.
Sorry if my cameraman's a little shaky. It's an 8-year-old, so bear with him. Try not to be too harsh. Alright. So now obviously, if you want to use a tool, always go with channel locks. Okay, those are together. Now we're going to come over here. So now, what you want to do is disconnect up here. Don't take your spring or nothing like that apart. You just want to take it out. So once you get this loosened, again, channel locks are going to be great. You're going to be your very best friend in this whole ordeal. So boom, we got that done. And you just take that straight out, leave it right there. Boom, done. Take this one up. There you go. Disconnect your fuel line. See? Minimal gas. That's what we're going for. Okay. Bam. There we are. Now, let me see that, son. Okay, so like I said, the Mikuni VM-22, that is the carburetor. Just to give you a good look. The only thing I don't like so far about this carb is that is where my fuel air mix is at. Unless I've got a hook screwdriver that goes up in there, I got to take the whole thing out to adjust it. So, word of advice, I would leave that. Don't touch it. Don't even mess with it. So, now, next step, we got to get right inside here, which is where, oh, got a nice little overflow coming out. Hopefully that's all of it. Yeah, just set that down right there. Good thinking. What, baby?
A bee.
A bee? Oh, you better be careful, don't get stung. Anyway, so right inside here is where your main jet sits. So we just need to take out these 4 screws and we'll get down to business.
What is that?
Alright. Tatum, don't touch those. Put them back. No, put them down. You ain't losing another one of these.
Dad.
Bolt 1, screw 1, whatever you want to call it. All right. Hey, no. Nope, you're not taking off Daddy's foot peg. Nice try, child. Okay. So, boom. Once you get inside here, bam, there you go. Now, this right here, you literally don't do anything with that at all. As soon as you're putting it back on, this will go
in the middle
and sit just like.
right there.
Just like that. Okay. So boom. Very simple. Okay, just remember where your pieces go to. Okay. So now that we've got that, this right here is your main jet. Okay. So real quick, we're gonna take. Hey, what are you doing to Daddy's bike? Stop.
Yeah.
Obviously, your tank is too big.
Try and give me that. No. Daddy's trying to take off your other thing.
Hey. Again, channel locks. Everybody's best friend. Okay. It's not tied in there or anything, so it's not like you need to, worry about breaking it or anything like that. So we got that out. Now you want to sorry, I was looking for this. Okay, so now this piece right here does not change at all, this bottom half. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna clamp on right here. Okay, boom. Now, we've got that backed out of there. Tighten that back down here in just a hot second. Okay. So there it is, boys and girls. Your jet. Okay. So now, we're going to take out our new pieces. Don't put that back down. Nope, just how I had that. Stop, you're gonna break my arms.
I'll take that out. If you want me to. You're done.
I got it. The nice thing about this is that obviously you can tell that they sent you with more than one. So that's really cool. I think it was just a couple bucks on Amazon, maybe like 4 or 5. I can't really remember. It might have been more than that, to be honest. But and then you just throw them back in your container and put them back up for the next time you need them. It's always good, you want to go through. I would go through every, probably 6 rides, 6 to 10 rides, no more than 10. And just make sure your carb's still good. You don't have to necessarily get up in here and completely take it apart or anything, but you need to definitely watch it. Make sure everything's still functioning the way that it's supposed to be, and all that jazz. What in the world is going on here? Okay, so again, like I said, doesn't need to be wrenched in there super tight or anything.
Need help?
But you do want to make sure it's set. Okay? And then just a quick little hit on this. Nice and tight. Okay. Now, make sure you get your gasket back in. Bam. So, it's very important. You don't want to pinch that gasket inside this seal right here. You want to make sure that it is sitting. There's a groove just inside of this where that gasket sits perfectly. Okay, so you want to make sure you get that in there. Don't pinch it, because if you pinch it and you cinch it down, you can rip it. And if you rip it, then you're going to have to buy a whole new gasket.
Dada, can I put screws in?
Hold on, I gotta get this tight. Okay, now you can.
Okay.
Well, you got two hands. Use one hand to put screws in, and use the other to show the video. Or just hold it. Almost done anyways. So now, remember, with having this new jet in there too, you might need to adjust your fuel air knob, and you may also need to adjust your idle a little bit too. You know, you might either be getting too much or too little, or you might be getting the right amount. I don't know how you guys have your bike set up. I know how mine's set up. I've worked my bike for about 2.5 months now, just fine-tuning it, going through it, asking other riders to try it out and see what they think. You know, I've gone through a lot of steps to make sure that I got this fine-tuned and everything. Like I said, I bought it on Amazon. The whole setup for the jets, the carb, the air filter, and the bike ran me about $1,600. And honestly, for $1,600, I really can't complain with it. I've gotten more than my money's worth already. It's done great. It's doing great. It runs really well. I know, you know, obviously with all products, there's going to be concerns and worries and stuff like that, for, you know, quality, stuff like that. You get what you pay for. $1,600, you know. Yeah, it's not a brand new KTM right off the showroom floor, or Kawasaki or Yamaha, but hey, it's doing great for me. I love this thing. It's been fun. I've had a lot of fun with it. My baby loves these things. He loves to ride on Dad's bike with him. So, you know, it is definitely, if you feel like you made a bad purchase, just remember that, you know, you get what you pay for. As long as you commit the time to make sure that it's taken care of, you know, it's maintenance. Obviously, every 4 or 5 rides, I change my oil. I clean and lubricate my air filter frequently. You know, you gotta be persistent with that stuff. You gotta make sure at all times that your bike's running 100% how it's supposed to run. You know what your bike runs like and what it doesn't run like. You know how you like to run your bike and how you don't. I can't tell you how to set up your bike. You know, I can give you tips, but I can't tell you how to set up your bike because every rider's different. So with that being said, let's get this bad boy slapped back together. And yeah, if anybody ever needs a how-to on how to put this bike together too, comment. I'll make a how-to. I'll rip my bike apart. It's super simple. I can do it I can take it all apart and put it back together in about 2 hours. It's super simple. I can show you the setup, process, all that stuff. So if ever somebody needs one of those videos, let me know. I can definitely do it. Anyways, I'm gonna get this back. We're gonna fire it up. I don't need that. That's garbage. So me personally, I normally wouldn't recommend doing this with your air filter, putting it back on before the carburetor. But with these uni filters, they are bigger, like I said, so I would definitely just go ahead and slap that bad boy back on. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. It's if anything, it's gonna help you down the road, you know, when you're going to, that way you ain't gotta slap it in there once the carburetor's in there and you got all that stuff in your way already. Ain't nobody trying to work like that. Apparently, I'm not trying to work smart at all. Obviously, this time off of work for my foot is messing with my medulla oblongata. You know what the medulla oblongata is, son?
Mm-mm.
Well, obviously, you need to watch Waterboy.
I'm checking all yours and things so if they're not wiggly.
My mama says. Mama says. You know what Mama says?
What?
I don't know. I'm wondering if you know what Mama said. Tayden, where's my screws? Where's my bolts?
He had them. Oh, there's one. Oh.
Alright. So, get this back in. Just like so.
Here, Dad. And hold that for you. Right there. If you want me to. Dad, Mom's calling you.
Again?
Yep.